Welcome everyone to the Changemaker Gala of Courage virtual event. Let's take a moment and make sure everyone is registered so you can bid and make that donation tonight. On a separate device or in a second browser window, go to trellis.org/CCMS, or you can simply scan the QR code on the screen to get started. Click Sign Up on the top right corner. Enter your email address and a few personal details to create an account. And don't forget to include your credit card number. Be sure to click Turn on your notifications to be notified if you have been outbid on an auction item. And once you're registered, you can click the Silent Auction and Live Auction tabs to check out all the great items. If you have already pre-registered, you can go directly to the Fund a Need tab to make a donation. Let's take a moment to thank our generous sponsors. Gold sponsor, Rocky Point Custom Homes. Silver sponsors, Deborah Clark Realtor through Century 21 Bamber Realty and Vesta Properties. Bronze sponsor, Happy Trails Children's Dentistry. Hey everyone, let's take a sneak peek at our live auction items. First up is bougie beverages for kids aged 9 to 99. This is valued at $980, and you know what? We have got your summer bevies covered. This includes a collection of 25 wines with a couple of bottles of bubbly, a set of 4 Rydell wine glasses, an appetizer serving plate, and cheese knives. And check this out. We added in the ultimate ice bucket cooler and tap kits for beer and soda. Yup, you heard me right. Calling kids of all ages, get ready to up your beverage game this summer. Live auction item number 2 is a luxury family portrait experience with artwork, and it's donated by Sean LeBlanc, a multi-award winning, internationally acclaimed photographer specializing in creative wedding photography, fine art portraiture, and photographer education. Your family is the ultimate masterpiece, and this package includes family portrait session and artwork design consultation at Sean's Avant-Garde Studio, located in the Springbank community of Calgary, Alberta. We guarantee you will feel so proud to display your 16 by 16 family artwork in your home. And last but not least, Rocky is back, and it's time to pony up with Rocky the Amazing Mini Horse. This package is truly for kids of all ages and is priceless. Rocky is not your average pony. Oh no, he's not. He is a very gentle mini horse that is incredibly cute and handsome. He loves kisses and cuddles, snacking on celery and lettuce, and is totally down to being dressed up, decorated, and yes, covered in sparkles. Your 1 to 2 hour visit includes an opportunity to groom and dress up Rocky. Spend time brushing him, braiding his mane and tail, all while learning about the care of horses. You can also take Rocky and his best buddy Rosita, who is another little mini horse, for a walk around, or take Rocky for a little ride led by an adult and just have a fun horsing around time. It's time to introduce our musical talent for tonight. Ultravolta is a modern 7-voice a cappella vocal ensemble, founded in 1998 and comprised of talented singers in the Calgary music community. Ultravolta will join us a little later in the show to share their amazing voices during our intermission. Hey, friends, the show is about to begin, so please find your way to your favorite chair or comfy couch. Grab a beverage, maybe a bowl of popcorn, or anything else your heart desires, and get ready to enjoy the show.
So many people expect change in others, expect change in the world, but are never willing to change themselves first. If you want to see change in others, you must first be the change you wish to see. If I want others to be better, I must be better. If I want my loved ones to change, I must be that change. If I want my kids to become a certain way, I must live that way. I must be that example. Not tell them how to be, but be that person. If I want them to be kind to others, I must be kind to others. If I want them to live fully as themselves and not wear any mask to fit in with others, I must be that person, free from fear of judgment and live as I wish to live. If I want them to be giving, I must be giving. Giving of my time, giving of my love, my spirit, my presence. If I want them to be healthy, I must live healthy in every area. If I expect others to be grateful, I must be grateful first. I must show my gratitude. If I want others to live the life they want to live, I must set that example by loving the life that I live. If I want other people to make happiness and love a priority in their lives, I must make happiness and love a priority in my own life. If I expect others to be kind, I must be kind. I must be compassionate. If I expect others to listen and be understanding, I must listen, and really try to understand. I do expect all these things, so I will live as all these things. I will live as the person I expect of others. I will be the change that I wish to see.
We are gathered here today to celebrate courage and in support of a community that values creativity, innovation, and trying new things in education. As we celebrate emergent learning, student-centered, nature-based, and outdoor-focused education, it is important for us to reflect on and acknowledge that connection with land is a worldview practiced by peoples indigenous to these lands since time immemorial. I want to recognize that through colonization, peoples were and still are dispossessed of lands, food systems, networks, and identities, and this is present in the ongoing systemic racism, oppression, and health disparities prevalent in marginalized communities. We are grateful and humbled by Indigenous peoples of these lands who continue to fight for the health of the planet for us all, and to Treaty for allowing us to be here and experiencing the benefits, body, mind, and spirit of connecting with nature every day. Acknowledging the land is one way we continue to develop our knowledge of Indigenous histories, our collective histories as settlers and Indigenous peoples, traditional knowledge systems, ways of knowing and being, and as one way to respect and honor the peoples who were and are the original stewards of this land. We take this as a reminder of the responsibilities that we carry into the classroom and the ongoing learning we need to do together with our students in the spirit of truth and reconciliation.
Today we acknowledge our Treaty 7 friends, where the Blackfoot meets at Elbows Bend. Then come the Tsuut'ina from the Beaver Clan, and the Eskia-Nakota in the mountain lands. Last but not least, the Métis people of Region 3. Together, we're all treaty people here in Calgary.
And welcome to the Changemakers Gala of Courage. And let's say a big thank you to Division 1A class along with Ms. Megan White for the land acknowledgement. And of course, I encourage everyone to recognize and acknowledge the land that you occupy, wherever you may be tuning in from. Folks, the video we just watched truly exemplifies why we are here tonight. We are here for the students. And we're here to ensure Changemaker School continues to provide exceptional education, focusing on leadership, empathy, and outdoor learning. And we know in our hearts that is why you are here tonight as well. You know what? I gotta tell you, I am so excited to be here. My name is Lane the Auctionista, and I am so psyched to be your host and fundraiser for tonight. We are incredibly grateful that you are all here with us and a part of this special evening. Tonight is a very important occasion for Calgary Changemaker School, and I hope that you are as excited as we are. We have a very full and amazing show, so make sure you're comfortable and you're cozy because we don't want you to miss a single moment. Tonight's theme is courage. Find your courage, stand in your courage, and share your courage. Get ready to be inspired by students, teachers, and grateful parents. Get ready to be entertained by the incredible voices of Ultravolta. And yes, kids, you better get ready to laugh because there's me. There's me, and there's a mixology lesson. And if you don't know what that is, you will find out soon enough. Shawnee Harley is here as our keynote speaker. And I believe that her message of courage will inspire all of us. As much as tonight is about having fun, it's also about raising critical funds for Calgary Changemaker School. Tonight, We've got a lofty goal, my friends. Our goal is to raise $150,000 in donations by the end of the show. And I know we can do it with everyone's help and with everyone's support. But you must be registered to place bids on the online auction and to make donations. So please grab your smartphone or tablet right now and go to trellis.org/CCMS and get yourself set up, because it only takes a minute. This technology is super fun, it's easy to use, and it will help us make the best of tonight in fundraising. Our online auction, I don't know if you've checked it out, but I have checked it out. It is stacked with awesomeness. So get on there and start bidding, because you don't want that air fryer slipping through your fingers, do you? We have an air fryer in the online auction, don't we? Do we? Actually, I'm not too sure. So let me look into that while I'm off screen. And the live auction, what? I'm going to tell you, we are going to have some amazing bidding action going on with those babies. Stay tuned for that real soon. You have so much time to bid. And of course, in just a little while, we will be asking for your direct financial support during the Fun and Need segments. All right, how about we get this show on the road, kids? You all know her. She is passionate about education and deeply committed to the Calgary Changemakers school community. And you know what? She is just an all-around kind, caring, and lovely soul. And you know one thing about her? She smiles all the time. Those are just some of the attributes that make her an amazing human. Head of school, Christy Krejci graduated from the University of San Diego School of Leadership and Education Sciences with a master's in education. Over the past 15 years, Christy has worked with all ages as a teacher, a guest teacher, and clinician in a variety of charter, public, and private school settings. Christy was driven to start the Changemaker School when she saw the need for an alternative educational model that prioritizes the health and wellness of both students and staff, and that empowers students to be the change that they want to see in the world. Without further ado, please welcome Head of School, Christy Krejci.
Thanks, Lane. Your energy and enthusiasm is infectious. Welcome to everybody near and far, and thank you for joining us tonight. Yes, I'm the founder of the Calgary Changemakers School and the Calgary Changemakers in Education Society. We're a school and a not-for-profit organization committed to transforming education for a rapidly changing world. Learning is a deep and profound aspect of living life. We are always learning and always adding something new to our functioning selves, whether it's a skill, a fact, or an experience, and that doesn't end at the age of 18. This is a lifelong journey. Learning is not simply about filling young brains with facts and basic skills. It's about the exploration of ourselves and how do we fit into society and the world. Falling in love is an act of learning about someone new, as well as learning about ourselves in relation to that person. Cooking a meal is the act of learning how to play with ingredients and explore our senses of taste, touch, and smell, as well as our preferences. We might call this natural learning, but if we compare it to the way that traditional schools approach learning, it feels like they're in conflict. Natural learning is messy, but in schools, learning is heavily structured and prescribed. Natural learning embraces and encourages play, but most schools allow little to no time for free play. Natural learning follows the interests of the child, while academics traditionally are directed by an authority figure. Natural learning involves self-directed cycles of trial and error. Just look at a child learning how to walk. They fall, they get up, they fall, they get up, but they want to learn naturally, while academic learning expects forced repetition and practice. Can you just imagine if walking was put into the curriculum in schools? How we might standardize our expectations for a child learning to walk, and how we may force them to practice walking unnaturally to the point where they may just say, "No, thank you, I'm not interested in walking." Our children live in an information-saturated world that feeds learning all the time. All of our students and children spend about a third or more of their waking hours in school, yet they're devouring more information and learning outside of the classroom walls. The experiences they have outdoors, while out interacting with the community and while traveling, are staying with them and sticking with them in a more powerful way than anything they learn in a textbook. In addition, they're also learning so much from TV shows and movies and YouTube videos, the computer games they play, the social media tools they're managing. These are all forms of learning, whether we like it or not. We, as a not-for-profit society and school, are on a mission to support children and their guiding community to explore complex issues, generate new ideas, take initiative to solve problems, and to build the foundational core skills needed to be a courageous force for positive change in a modern world. While we do believe every child's learning journey should be and is unique, there are 3 simple philosophies that kind of guide everything we do. We believe in deep, natural learning, learning for life through hands-on experiences and getting outside, not just for tests. We believe in building confidence that goes beyond the curriculum. We want our learners to feel they have endless possibilities in an increasingly complex and changing world. We have no clue what their future will be like or what the jobs that will be available will be. Empathy, critical thinking, creativity, curiosity, collaboration and communication, and of course, courage. These are key competencies for our change makers and will serve them no matter where they go in life. We build a deep sense of self, purpose, and belonging in our students, in our staff, and in our greater community. Childhood is the time to explore and feel joyful and experience wonder. And we want that to last a lifetime. We don't want to get that lost somewhere in the mix. Childhood is a time in our lives that's also important. We don't need to always try to say, oh, you need to get ready for the real world. You need to get ready for adulthood. But childhood is important too, just in and as of itself. So tonight's gala is more than just a fundraising event. It's an invitation for you to courageously join us on this journey of reimagining education and childhood. Back to you, Lane.
Thank you so much, Christy. And you know what, Christy? I'm still getting ready for adulthood. And you know what? You see what I mean, everyone? Smart, passionate, and so smiling. Christy, you're amazing. Thank you so much. So, you know what? I did find out about the air fryer while Christy was speaking, and unfortunately, we don't have one. But we do have other cool stuff, like the Pie Junkie package. And oh yeah, spending lots and lots of time with Mr. B. Mr. B, I'm talking to you right now. Mr. B. Hey, Mr. B, look into my eyes. You've donated a games night package, and you've also donated guitar lessons, right? So my friends, you know, we live in this virtual world now. So no matter where you live, if you are wanting some solid time, one-on-one time with Mr. B, I am sure he would do a virtual guitar lesson with you. Wouldn't you, Mr. B? What'd you say? Absolutely. All right. You know what I want to do? I want to chat about the live auction for a moment. Coming up after the next segment, we are going to get into some friendly competition with the live auction. Oh yeah, kids. I cannot wait till you bring on the heat. So we have 3 fantastic packages for you to bid on. We've got the bougie beverages for kids aged 9 to 99. That one's valued at $980. We have this incredible luxury family portrait experience with artwork. That one is valued at $2,000. And the one that I can't wait for, it's called Pony Up Kids. That one will be on the auction block a little bit later in the show. So all you need to do is click on the live auction tab and check out all the details. In the time that I have been working with Christy and the Changemaker team, I have come to learn and understand the true meaning of what it means to be a part of the Changemaker School family. You know, I truly, deeply admire and respect the philosophy, values, and exceptional education the school offers. I mean, I think Christy wrapped it up so eloquently. Empathy, critical thinking, creativity, curiosity, collaboration, and communication and courage. Wow. Doesn't every child deserve the opportunity to view and learn about the world around them through that lens. I sure do. And Christy, I'm just wondering, are you accepting mature students? Because I think I could learn a lot just being at your school. Anyways, enough about what I think. Let's watch this next video to give us the inside look at what makes the Changemakers School so special. That music got me going, but I love that video so much. I mean, those faces are everything, aren't they? And fencing, like how cool is that? I mean, the closest that we got to fencing in my day was climbing over one to get into the neighbor's pool. And kids, don't take that as inspo, okay? I've been checking out the online auction, and the bids are bumping. So well done, kids. Keep your eyes on your prizes, everyone. Don't let anyone snap that charcuterie board from under you. Hey, do we have a charcuterie board in the online auction? I'll have to look into that too. Anyway, the online auction closes at 8 p.m. sharp tonight. So keep up the good work and the good bidding. And of course, I also want us to stay completely focused on our donation goal tonight. We have a lofty goal of raising $150,000 in donations. So please stay with us because our call to donate is coming up very soon. You don't want to miss hearing from our parents, and Christy will be back to tell you why we need your financial support more than ever. And speaking of financial support, this is the moment. Who is ready for a little live auction action, baby, with the auctionista? I have been waiting all day for this, and I'm so excited. All right. I want all of you to look at your smartphone right now and head to the live auction tab, which is located at the top of the fundraising page. All right. Let's get going. Our first item up for bids is item number 1, and it's called Bougie Beverages for kids age 9 to 99. The value of this full package is $980. We're going to start the bidding off at a nice and easy $500, and we will be going up by $100 increments. All right, let's say thank you to Dave Green of Guarantee RV Center, Local Wine Collectors, and Sean Rice of Can Keg for donating these items. All right, so let's talk about our kids age 19 to 99. This is what we got for you in this package. We have a collection of 25 wines, red, white, and a couple of bottles of champagne. We have a set of 4 Rydell wine glasses, and we have an appetizer serving plate and a cheese knife collection. And then, oh yeah, this is what I like, the growler tap kit, the complete kit to upgrade any screw top glass growler and get your craft beverages on tap. All right, and now for the rest of the kiddos. Check this out. We have a pop tap kit. So this is actually great for the whole family. You can make sodas for the kids. You can control the sugar. You can make spritzers for pennies a glass or fill it up with your favorite IPA and take it camping. On top of that, oh yeah, we have this Kailani KS16 Pakeke cooler. That is a mouthful, but let's talk about this ultimate ice bucket cooler. It holds up to 17 cans plus ice. Yeah, it is stylish, strong, and reliable. Maybe they're talking about me. No, they're talking about the cooler. This is a must-have. It can maintain ice for between 60 and 80 hours, depending on the outside temperatures. This is amazing. So this is called Bougie Beverages for kids age 9 to 99. Let's get the bidding going. Jamie Clark is already in at $700. Let's go. Let's get another bid in there. It's valued at $980. Jamie, baby, thank you very much. Let's go. Let's go. Brett Anderson, $800 from Brett. Jamie, come on back to me. Jamie, one more. Come on, baby. Come on back one more time. Let's go 900, Jamie. Let's just do it. You know what? I love you, Brett, but I want Jamie to push you out. Jamie is back at $900 bill. Brett, baby, look into my eyes with your eyes. Just don't focus on anything else but me. Brett, let's go 1,000. Let's just make it 1,000. Nice, even, straight up $1,000. Easy number. Balance your checkbook. Let's do it. I know Jamie's holding in there at $900, but Brett, come on back to me. Make your move right now. Have a little sip of ginger ale. Make that decision. Hit that button one more time. Let's get $1,000 for this package. This has got beverages for everybody in the family. Jamie is sitting tight at $900. I would like to go one more time. Let's get market value for this. We are here to raise money. We are here to do a job. We're here to have a great evening. So, Brett, if you do this for me, if you come back at $1,000 right now, I will never ask you for another bid tonight. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Maybe you're an accountant and you're thinking, hey, you know what? $1,000, that's an extra $100. Here's what I'm going to say. You're going to take that $100 and you're going to amortize that. Over the next 20, 25 years, you won't even feel it. You won't even feel it, Brett, baby. So come on back to me. I got Jamie Clark sitting at $900. Jamie, it's looking really good for you right now. Brett Anderson, are you coming back? Cam Krejci, yeah. I think Cam and Jamie, they're probably going to split this package, I'm guessing. Maybe Cam will take some of the stuff and they'll share the cooler. They're coming up soon to do a mixology. So I got a new bidder. Cam is in the house, baby. Jamie, you two have been friends for over 41 years. Are you really going to let Cam take you down on this item? Are you really going to? Think about it for half a second, because I'm going to shut this down and move on to the next item. I got Cam, Brett Anderson. Brett Anderson just came back from taking the dog outside. Brett Anderson has rejoined the show. Brett Anderson has rejoined the live auction. Brett, baby, is in at $1,100. Cam or Jamie, I'm coming back to you one more time. Let's bump Brett out. Let's just bump him right out of, you know what, let's just do it. One more bid. Cam and Jamie, how about $50 each, and let's do $1,200, or else I'm going to shut it down. Brett is serious now. Brett is holding strong. Brett Anderson, $1,100 going once. Brett Anderson, $1,100 going twice. All in, Jamie Clark is back at $1,200. I knew it. I knew it. I felt it in my bones. Now, I'm feeling like there's a little competition going on. Cam, do not look at Christy in this moment. Just eyes away. You and me. You and me, my friend. $1,300. Let's just do it. You know what? It's going to feel good tomorrow morning. It may not feel great right now, but I'm telling you, tomorrow morning, when you wake up and you have all this cool stuff, you are going to feel amazing, Cam. Brett, asking you too, but I think I'm going to shut it down. I think we've slowed down. Jamie Clark, $1,200 going once. Jamie Clark, $1,200 going twice. All in, all out, and so, baby, Jamie Clark, yes, $1,200. That, didn't you think that went very, very well? Yes, it sure did. All right. I love this. I love this so much. Item number 2. Let's move on. This is a really amazing package. This is the Luxury Family Portrait Experience with Artwork. My friends, this is valued at $2,000. We are going to start the bidding off tonight at $600 with easy bid increments of $100. It's been donated by multi-award-winning international speaker and educator Sean LeBlanc. And you heard me say in the pre-show, your family. It's true. They are the ultimate masterpiece. And this is your opportunity to get a piece of fine family art with Nikon ambassador and multi-award-winning photographer Sean LeBlanc. Okay, what do you get? You are going to have a family portrait session and artwork design consultation. I'm still reeling from the bougie bucket. I'm just like, this is amazing. You're going to go to his avant-garde studio. I have no idea what that means, avant-garde, but that sounds really good. I love a word like that. It's located in the Springbank community of Calgary, Alberta. You are going to take home, or it will be delivered to you, a 16 by 16 finished artwork of your family with artistry. And you can expand on that package if you like. Just in case you didn't know, and I've done my research about Sean LeBlanc. He is a highly acclaimed wedding and portrait photographer, and he is listed as one of the top 100 wedding photographers in the US and in Canada by, you know who? SLR Lounge. Oh yeah, SLR Lounge. That's a camera company, and they know who's good. All right, let's do this. Megan Gatch, she's already in at $600. I need somebody else in at $700. Come on, everybody, let's go. If you don't have a recent portrait of your family, now is the time. And you are going to be working with one of the world's finest, most prestigious photographers who lives right in your area. Megan is in at $600. And I have a rule when it comes to the live auction. I don't like selling it on the first bid. You know why? Because it's not right. A live auction is all about competition and getting some money. There we go. Rinmoy Choudhury is in at $700. Now I can talk to Megan. Megan, baby. Megan, come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Can you just not see this beautiful piece of art with your family? You know, soft hair lighting, all the beautiful things to capture the beauty of your family right now, and hang that right in the living room, right over the fireplace to look at every single day. Megan is back at $800. Thank you, Megan. How about a $900 bid? How about a $900 bid from Rinmoy? Well, are we going to do it? Are you going to come on back? Or am I going to see a new bidder coming on in? How many of you need that portrait right now? In fact, they are back at $900. They are back at $900. Okay, Megan, you got a job to do. You have a job to do. Megan, I got a deal for you, Megan. Think about this. We're getting to know each other, right? Like, I'm a fairly decent looking person, I think. I will fly to Calgary and I'll sit in on that family portrait. I'll just be in the background, and I'll just be cheering you all on. If you go $1,000, I can sit in the background. I can be the little shelf on the elf. Elf on the shelf, sorry, the other way around. I can be the lane on the plane, going to be the elf on the shelf. How does that sound? All right, Megan, I think we're coming to the end of the line. Are you going to come back at $1,000 on this one? This is an incredible deal already. I'm going to shut this one down. Megan, I'm giving you 5 seconds, my friend. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. $900 for Mrinmoy going once, going twice, and baby, we are sold, baby. Yeah. Well done. Woo-hoo. Woo. Now, wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun? I'm glistening a little bit right now. That was so much fun. And we have one more live auction item coming up a little bit later in the show. That package is called Pony Up. And for me, I think it's our piece de resistance. Rocky is a mini horse, much bigger than this. Rocky's like a little mini horse. And this experience is going to be so fabulous. You do not want to leave your seats. You want to stay with us, and you want to bid on that item. All right. I'm telling you right now, I need a bit of a beverage break, so I'm going to hand the show back over to the very competitive Cam and Jamie. Cam Krejci is the president of Rocky Point Homes, which he founded in 1999. He is a loving father to 2 children who attend Changemakers School. Cam is founder, board member, treasurer, chair of finance and facilities at the Changemakers School. That's a lot of stuff, Cam. Alongside his wife, Christy, he has been foundational in building and growing the school since its inception. Let's talk about Jamie Clark. Also very competitive, but you know why? Because Jamie is a Canadian outdoorsman, adventurer, author, filmmaker, actor, and public speaker. Get this. Jamie has stood on the top of Mount Everest twice. I have seen Mount Everest twice in my dreams. I can't even imagine an accomplishment like that. Cam and Jamie have been best buddies since grade 7, like just little guys. And that's 41 years of perfecting the art of making the perfect margarita. It's mixology time, kids. Take it away, Cam and Jamie.
Well, Cameron Krejci, it's an absolute joy to be joining you here at the Changemaker Gala of Courage. And they asked us if we might be able to share one of our favorite drinks. My favorite drink, and I've been all over the world and I've had a handful of these, but none have been as good as the ones that I've had at your house. And that is famous margarita. You make a great margarita, my friend.
Well, thanks, Jamie. And I really appreciate you doing this with me, and I can share my recipe of that famous margarita.
Well, I also want to just say thank you to Rocky Point for your sponsorship for tonight. You know, we're having a great evening and having lots of fun, but none of this, the Changemaker School, wouldn't happen without contribution, sponsorship, an incredible community, and you're a big part of it for lots of different reasons. So on behalf of everybody, thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a pleasure. My honor to be a sponsor of such a great event and all the hard work that went into it.
Tonight is really about courage, and courage comes in all sorts of manifestations. And I guess we're maybe in a way talking about a little liquid courage here on the adult side. So we don't want to get too courageous tonight, but I've gathered the ingredients. Hopefully everybody can see them here. Ooh, this is all the fancy stuff. I should probably give a little introduction. As per your direction, chopped up a bunch of limes and got them pre-juiced because we're running like a cooking show here. So we're trying to make it efficient and effective. Picked up what I thought that was some reasonable tequila. I didn't want to get fancy, but I didn't want to just go with some low shelf garbage either. So does this meet your standards?
Bonitos, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be okay.
That's good stuff. Sure.
We're going to get it in front of the logo, Changemaker School logo. Yep. So tell me about this recipe, because you've omitted some ingredients, and that's caused some controversy. Why is there nothing else other than really the three most important things, which is tequila, lime, and a sweetener, and you're not adding anything else?
Story behind the recipe. This is, and I'm not sure if this was shared with the recipe, but it's from Tommy's restaurant and bar in San Francisco. And they mix these things by the pitcher all day and all night. And I've been there all day and all night, and it's the best margarita I've ever had. So we Scoobied the recipe, and they don't add any triple sec or any orangey liqueur type stuff that kind of junks it up, in my opinion. It's just good old agave nectar, tequila, and lime.
All right. Well, walk me through it then.
Well, do you have a tumbler or something you can mix it up in? Oh, you do. Yes. There you go.
Yep.
Okay, put that ice. Put some of that frozen ice in there.
Okay, frozen ice. Yeah. Now my hands are washed.
A little ice. Okay. Well, it's only you.
And I'm only making this for myself.
Then you put 1 shot of tequila. Okay, so this is the trick. It depends on your goal and how long you want to last through the night.
Yes.
There you go. One nicely done.
You'll see this is 2. So I know you have said before that depending on the circumstances and the volume of courage one is looking to access, 1 ounce and then the next ounce water, or 2 ounces tequila.
It's all about the ratios. Okay.
Well, in this case tonight, we're going 2 ounces tequila.
2. Okay. Yep. 2 ounces tequila. All right, and then we do the agave nectar or syrup, whichever you prefer.
Okay, and in this particular case, I'm just going to do a little shot.
There you go. That'll work.
Okay. So now, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to try to pour this. Here, let's take a look at our situation. I probably should have put this in a different decanter.
There you go.
It is.
Sure.
1.5. Okay.
Looks good.
Okay. Now what?
That's it, man. You shake, rattle, and roll. Shake that thing up.
You use this technique. Is this your system, or do you have a more cool thing?
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Did you have that just kicking around the office?
No.
Just did, Jamie. Good on you.
I'm talking while I'm doing this. The restrainer in there. You got this thing, right? Got to use that. I don't see why you would need to, right? What's the matter? I don't know. It just looks cool.
It does look cool.
Oh my goodness. Here's to courage. Yep. It's courage. Maybe, Cam, is not so much an absence of fear, but just being scared and moving forward anyway. Cheers.
Cheers to that. Thanks, Jamie.
Ooh, yeah.
Cheers, Cam and Jamie, and thank you. Hang on. Well, first of all, that was awesome. And we were kind of following along right here in studio, mixing mocktail margaritas. So let's just give it a go. Oh, yum. Hang on. Oh, that's very, very good. All right. So much fun. All right, my friends, it's now time to shift the tone and really focus on why we're here tonight. We are heading into our first major fundraising segment where we will be asking you for your direct support. I'd like to introduce you to the Fernandos. Their 8-year-old is a student at Changemakers School. The Fernandos are here tonight to share why their decision to enroll their son at Changemakers School made all the difference. And from there, Christy will be back to talk about why we need your financial support right now. Please welcome Crystal and Angelo Fernando.
Hi, we're the Fernandos. I'm Crystal.
And I'm Angelo. We're the parents of 2 boys, an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. The 8-year-old currently goes to Changemakers. Prior to Changemakers, this is currently he's in 2nd grade, so this is his 1st year.
Yeah, we were looking for 3 things mainly when we boiled it down. One was love of learning. Children are naturally curious. Learning should be fun and He should love learning. It should be for lifelong. And we wanted a partner in helping him learn, or our sons to learn to think. So more than just the textbook knowledge, which is very important, but we feel like that's table stakes. We wanted an environment that helped him think creatively and critically, and confidently in the face of complex issues that they'll undoubtedly face in his generation. And the last thing is just learn to be himself and learn himself. And we were hoping for an environment that would really help him feel secure to explore and develop empathy and compassion for his community around him, and also to become a part of the world who knows his passions and knows himself and protects what he needs in order to be the best version of himself and ultimately to leave the world a better place. So it's a lot to ask, but we wanted a partner, and kind of it takes a village to raise a child. So we were looking for more than just the conventional education. And we were pretty convinced that now is the time to rethink what education could be and should be. And we've been at Changemakers almost a year. We've been very happy with the space that our son has to explore what he's interested in addition to all of the conventional textbook information that he's learning, but also understanding and applying it in ways that he's passionate about. We've been super happy that he's spending time outside and coming home tired and dirty instead of bored and wired, which is what we were seeing previously. And we are also seeing him become part of a community, and to feel both a part of that community, but also begin to develop himself within it. So, so far we're very happy, and we hope that others will lean in and support a school that's trying to do things a little bit differently.
Thank you.
Your generous gifts of time, resources, and funds truly makes a significant difference in the lives of our students and teachers, and enables us to fulfill our mission and vision. Operating a school is expensive in any context, and tuition only covers the bare minimum. We have worked really hard to secure other sources of funding and grants, but in order to offer an exceptional outside-of-the-box experience for every student, personalized programs, and the supports that each student needs on their unique learning journey, we do rely on your generous donations. Some of our more exciting future goals includes having our own 16-passenger van or minibus so our students and staff can easily exit the box of the school building and go on outdoor adventures and have real-life experiences. We also want to begin offering our families exciting travel opportunities, starting as early as next year. We hope to purchase the building and land we're currently on within 5 years, so we're able to expand and enhance both our indoor and outdoor learning spaces. We're planning to offer an improved bursary and scholarship program to families who need it as well. And finally, we really truly hope to become well known as a hub for innovation in education, and to challenge the world to reimagine learning with both the child and our rapidly changing future at the heart of all decision making. We already have had several families come from different places around the world just for our school. They have moved from Atlanta, Georgia. They've moved from Hong Kong, from various places around Canada, from other places in the United States, and they're coming just for our school because we are doing things differently. And there's not a lot of options out there that are like what we are doing. We are trailblazers, we are change makers, and you are part of that. We have assembled an inspiring team of professionals, advisors, and supporters, but it is your generosity that has, to date, truly made all of these dreams come alive, and they will continue to do so with your help. I would like to take this opportunity to say a few important thank yous before I sign off and pass it back to Lane. I really can't express the gratitude and overwhelming appreciation I have for all of the families who took the leap of faith. It's quite emotional every time I talk about it every year. It is a leap of faith to join us on this journey of opening a brand new school, not to mention in the middle of a pandemic, which was not expected or planned, and a school that does things fairly radically different. And for all of our supporters from near and far who continue to cheer us on and have provided us with gifts of time, resources, expertise, and funds in the past, and for those of you tonight, thank you from the bottom of my heart for your trust in us, your curiosity, and your continued support. It means so much to not just me, to our team, to our staff, to our volunteers, to our students, and to our families. Thank you to our incredible team of educators and support staff, as well as our volunteer board members who all give 110% of their love, patience, talents, and energy into our school every day. A special shout out to Bernardo Garcia, who's our incredible educational assistant and our media tech guy, and all of the students who contributed to our videos and silent auction with their artwork. A huge thank you to our board member and parent volunteer, Jennifer Mikuleski, for her endless enthusiasm and off-the-charts hard work running our Parent Connection Committee, our fundraising and events committees, and who is the mastermind behind this entire event this evening. It was really important to all of us on the board that we don't just run fundraising events for the sake of raising money, but rather that we provide something meaningful and educational for our community in return for your generosity and commitment to our school. Therefore, I really truly hope you will continue to enjoy our video segments, our motivational speakers, our musicians, and our incredible host, Lane, the auctionista. And we are so grateful for everyone's willingness to be an important part of our event tonight. Back to you, Lane.
Thank you to the Fernandos for sharing their experience with us. And Christy, thank you for helping us understand why donations are so critical to Changemakers. Friends, we have arrived at the most important moment in the show. This is the time. This is the moment that we are going to come together as a community. We're going to come together as a team and pool our financial resources. You heard Christy say, tuition, funding, and grants are not enough. They are not enough. Changemaker School relies on donations from families and the community to ensure the delivery of exceptional, outside-of-the-box experiences for every single student. And I truly believe that right now, in this very moment, Changemaker School needs you as much as you need them. Your charitable donations this evening will have a profound effect. I have an incredible announcement. I have incredible news to share. As I was coming to the studio today, I received some very, very transformational information. The Cadmus Foundation has stepped up big time, and they have stepped up with a challenge. They are catapulting our fundraising efforts tonight with a $50,000 gift. You heard me right, 50,000. They are catapulting our fundraising efforts with this gift, and they are challenging everyone online to match that 50,000. So what I say is maybe there's somebody else out there who may have a $50,000 gift, but what I am saying right now, it's time for us to come together. The Cadmus Foundation is devoted to financially supporting creative, innovative learning environments and educational programs centered upon leadership, transformation, and consciousness. The Cadmus Foundation and the Aldred family are honored to support the Calgary Changemaker School. So here is what I want to say, is let's get that $50,000 gift right into our fundraising total right now. Let's see where we are at, and then I am going to call upon all of you to come together to get those donations in. Let's get as many names as we can on the board right now. We're sitting at 6475, and I know that there is a $50,000 gift that is going to be in that box momentarily, and there it is. We are sitting at $56,475. Our goal is $150,000. So my friends, I am asking you you? Are you locked, loaded, and ready to give? Because I want to get some names recognized. Christine Avey is in at $200. Thank you. We have an anonymous gift of $50. Rick Sukofiev, $2,500. That is unbelievable. I want to say thank you to Carla Burrell at $999. And you know what I love about that, Carla, is that must be a special number to you. And folks, if you have a special number, maybe your special number is 180, maybe it's 360, whatever that number is, you can choose one of the preset donation amounts, or you can make a donation. We have a $5,000 anonymous gift. We're at $61,475. Let's get some more names. I have another gift from an anonymous donor at $999. Friends, I want to see everybody's names up there. And my friends, I want you to know that it's important that you make a donation tonight. And whatever that level is, whatever level is meaningful for you, whatever that number is, because every single dollar makes a big, big difference. We're sitting at $61,475. Let's say thank you to a few more people. We have another anonymous donor at $999. Obviously, a very special number for them. We are now sitting at $61,475. I know that there's probably like a 9 or 10 second lag, but that's okay. That's how it goes in virtual. My friends, every single donation is going to ensure that your children, your grandchildren, those students that you care for, are going to receive the most exceptional educational experience. That is why you are all at Changemakers. That is why people come from around the world, from around the country, to come to Changemakers, because there is nothing like it. There is nothing like that opportunity than to hand the world to your child through the love of education. Let's get some names. We are sitting at $61,475. Maybe some of you are getting some dinner on the table. That is okay. We have still some highway to go in this show. We have lots of time to make your donations tonight. But I want to say thank you to as many people as we possibly can this evening. It's really, really important that we have as many names up there. And of course, every donation that is made tonight will receive a charitable tax receipt. Carrie Mayette, thank you so much for a $100 gift. That is so meaningful, and that will make a big difference. You heard Christy talking about maybe there will be a 16-passenger bus. There are so many things that the school needs, and the quicker that they can get their hands on these items, the sooner that your students will experience an even greater learning experience, as I should say, at Changemakers. Darren Bullivant, thank you very much. I think that's Mr. B. I think that's Mr. B at $100. Thank you so much for your gift tonight. We are sitting at $61,675. We have a big goal, and you know what? We are dreamers. And Min Yang is in at $1,000. That is a beautiful gift, and thank you so much for that. You know what? We set our fundraising goal at $150,000. Yes, that is a big number. But you know what? We believe in the community. We believe in all the parents, all the families. I'm sure that you are sharing this event with your in-laws and your aunts and your uncles, and that is what it's about. Jennifer Anderson, thank you so much for a $200 gift tonight. Lindsay Booker, thank you. Now the names are rolling in. Lindsay Booker said, "Put me down for $100, Lane," and we sure will. We're sitting just under $63,000. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could just get to $65,000 in the next minute? Maybe there are 10 people out there right now that say, you know what, tonight I'm going to make a $250 gift. That would be $2,500. Bam, just like that. I would love to get to 65,000. Lindsay, Jennifer, Min Yang, Darren, Carrie, an anonymous donor. We've got all kinds of names coming up on screen, and I really want to make sure that we reach our goal tonight. So I am going to take a break from this right now. We are going to keep moving. There is no reason why you can't continue doing your donations. And if you have friends or relatives that are not online tonight, you know what? Send them the link. Send them the link, trellis.org /CCMS. And maybe they would like to make a donation to their grandson, grandchild, niece, nephew. All right. You know what? We've done some incredible work so far. We have raised about $65,000 in 5 minutes. So we've done some great work. And now it's reward time. We're going to take a little break and we're going to have some entertainment for you. Ultra Volta is a modern 7-voice a cappella vocal ensemble founded in 1998. They are comprised of talented singers in the Calgary music community, and the group's diverse repertoire includes classical choral, vocal jazz, and pop music. In recent years, the group has gone from performing published choral works to also creating arrangements of their own, exploring the many facets of the human voice to emulate various musical instruments. How cool is that? Ultra Volta has won a number of awards and has released 3 studio albums, Primo in 2005, Either Way in 2008, and a Christmas album, Snowfall, in 2011. Folks, you are going to love this. Enjoy, and I'll be back in just a little bit.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Calgary Changemaker Virtual Gala. We are Ultra Volta, and we are very excited to perform for you tonight and support the Calgary Changemaker School. It's been 2 years since we've been able to perform with anybody live, and so we're very excited to share with you a couple of our favorite hits, starting with Human Nature and Havana.
Looking out across the nighttime, the city winks a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the nighttime, for walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? Reaching out to touch a stranger, electric eyes are everywhere. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? I like living this way. I like living this way. Do 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 do. Looking out across the morning, the city's heart begins to beat. Reaching out, I touch your shoulder. I'm dreaming of the street. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? I like living this way. I like living this way. Do 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 do. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, na, na. He took me back to East Atlanta, ooh, na, na. Oh, but my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners, Havana. He didn't walk out without how you do it. He said there's a lot of girls I can't do it,
but I can't without
do it forever in a minute.
that summer night.
Papa says he got Milo in him. He got me feeling like ooh, 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 ooh. I love that when I left him. He got me feeling like ooh, 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 ooh. And then I had to tell him I had to go. Half of my heart is in Havana. He took me back to East Atlanta. Oh, but my heart is in Havana. My heart is in a bop, 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 bop.
It's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. Well, I hear you whisper and the world melts everyone. So smooth. And if you say this life is good enough, I would give my world to lift you up. I would change my life to better suit your mood. Because you're so smooth.
Half of my heart is in Havana. He took me back to East Atlanta. Oh, but my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana.
It's just like the ocean under the moon. Well, it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You've got the kind of loving that could be so smooth, yeah. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. 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 Havana, ooh, na, na.
I'm here at Calgary Changemakers School to interview Mr. B here.
How you doing, Roger?
I'm doing well.
Good, good. What do you want to ask me today?
Maybe, what makes Calgary Changemakers School special?
Oh gosh, there's a lot of things. I love all of our outdoor lessons and outdoor activities. I love that we have small focus groups, that it allows for not just looking at curriculum, but we can also learn lessons about life. I think that's a really cool thing.
What are your favorite activities that we do at Calgary Changemakers School?
Oh man, there's so many. I love campfires. We have a lot of campfires. I love all the great options that we get to do, like drama and woodworking and languages and ninja club. Those are all fun. Building and playing games is one of my favorite things. Even my lessons that I do in class that are academic are still game-based. So we play a lot. I love the hammock village. Do you like hanging out in the hammocks? It's one of my favorite things too. Yeah. What else do you want to know?
I would say, what is so special about Calgary Changemakers School?
It's special in that I get to know each and every child. I feel like I teach everybody at some point. All the teachers teach all the students because we kind of cross-curricular teach. And so any child, when they're having a difficulty, they can go to pretty much any teacher because we all know each other very well here, don't we?
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Hi, I am here at Calgary Changemakers School. My name is Teo. How are you today, Miss Christine?
I'm good, thanks, Teo. How are you?
Can I ask you a couple questions?
You sure can.
What makes Calgary Changemakers School special?
Oh, that's a great question, Teo. There are so many things that make Calgary Changemaker School special. I would say the most amazing thing at our school is all of the different opportunities that kids have for learning. So not only do we prioritize learning outside, which is amazing, but also the things that we do inside are pretty unique too. So one of my favorite things that we do at this school is integrated studies. So we look at different ways to make learning more meaningful and to combine different subjects and topics into one really cool unit or lesson plan.
Okay. Activities that we do at Calgary Changemaker School that aren't usual.
So I would definitely say assembly is a really great opportunity. At what? Oh yeah, good one. I'm going to talk about assembly first. So assembly is a really great way for all of us to get together as a community and to learn and talk about different things that are important to our school, to our students at our school. So we can really tailor the focus of assembly for whatever it is that we need to focus on at our school. And it's a great way for students to become really involved in the process, so a democratic process. Another thing, like you said, is forest school. There's no other place that I know of that spends a whole afternoon off-site in the forest or in some really cool locations. So you're right, forest school is probably one of the coolest things about our school.
Also,
yeah.
Do you think that a geodome is usual for most schools?
No, we've got such a spectacular space in that geodome. We've been using it lately for indoor yoga classes, but I think in the future it's going to be a really cool indoor-outdoor classroom and a really special spot for us to get together and gather as community as well. So you're right, that geodome is also an amazing structure. Plus it just looks really cool, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks for asking me all these questions today, Teo.
You're welcome.
Talk about well done. And Roger and Teo, you did an incredible job of interviewing Mr. B and Miss Christine Avey. I mean, that really takes courage. And I think I see a future for you in broadcasting, kiddos. All right. Two things from that interview. A ninja club and forest school? Seriously? I'm going to jump on a plane right now because I want in on that. Yeah, that is awesome. All right, my friends, it's time to welcome our keynote speaker. Shawnee Harley is a two-time Olympian as a former assistant coach for Canada basketball and is one of the most highly certified coaches in Canada. She has 27 years of elite coaching and leadership experience, including the Olympic Games, World Championships, FIBA Americas, and World University Games. Since winning matters not only in sport but also in life, Shawnee works with leaders, managers, teachers, employees, students, and young adults to help them ignite the leader within. Her one-on-one leadership coaching is changing lives and equipping people with a toolkit to manage the storms that inevitably arise during the pursuit of goals and dreams. Please give a very warm welcome to Shawnee Harley.
Okay, people, get ready. It's time to put on your cape because courage is your superpower. Courage is like a muscle, and that's really good news. You know why? Because when you use it, guess what? It gets bigger. It gets stronger. Bam! Courage is just like a muscle. It is time for you to grow your courage muscles. All of you, get on your cape. How do you do it? You practice. You train. For things to get better, they're a skill. That means we have to practice. And it's not as easy as you think, unfortunately. Here's what is required. If you're going to practice and grow your courage, put on that cape, here's what you need to do. And guess what? You're not going to like it. You have to do hard things. How are you supposed to practice courage doing easy things? Come on, people. You have to do new things. How are you supposed to practice your courage doing things you're already good at? Doesn't work that way. Yep, scary things. How can you practice courage if you're never afraid? The good news is, you ready? Okay, finally, some good news. I kept giving you the bad news. Here is the good news. I have a formula for you, and it works. It has 3 steps. The first one is to wait. Then you're going to change. Then you're going to choose. What does that mean? WAIT is an acronym, and it stands for What Am I Thinking? And it also means pause. Wait, pause, take a breath, take a moment, and ask yourself, what am I thinking? Then you get out your clicker and you change the channel. Not only do you change the channel, you know what else you change? Your clothes. And you put on your cape. And you choose courage. Hear this loud and clear. Courage is a choice. And decisions decide destiny. I have some examples for you. What about, you're like, what am I thinking? It's like, oh, I don't want to do this. I hear that a lot. I don't want to do this. I don't feel like doing it. Then go to step 2. Change the channel. There's worse things in the world, like spiders, for example. Then step 3. You choose. You put on your cape and you're like, you know what? I'm going to try this. Even though I don't want to, there are worse things. I'm going to give it a try. Here's another example. I am nervous. Of course you are. You know what we do with that? We change channels. And we're like, this is completely normal for me to feel this way. I'm nervous when I try something new. I'm nervous when I'm not good at something. I'm nervous when I have to try something scary. I'm nervous when I have to try something hard. That's completely normal. Everyone feels like that. Step 3. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to do my best. Even though I feel nervous, I know those feelings are normal. I'm going to choose courage and try my best. Courage is a choice. Decisions decide destiny. Well, there's your muscles, and I'm reminding you, you are stronger than you think. Not only that, you're actually braver than you feel. You have a choice in front of you. Remember I said, decisions decide destiny. Every single day, these are going to be your choices. Am I going to keep my toes behind that line? Am I going to keep doing easy things, safe things, things that are comfortable, things that I'm already good at? That's a choice. You can choose to stay comfortable. And you can also choose to flex your muscles. You can choose to grow your courage. What are you going to do? How about choose your superpower? Put that cape on. It's one size fits all. Choose courage fly. And parents, grandparents, friends, supporters, I'm talking to all of us. And for those of us that are afraid of heights, your superhero belt. It works just as well as the cape.
Talked about inclusion and how we should try to include people and not make them not feel left out.
It builds on self-respect and respect for others, respect for the environment.
Once you think you can do something, don't stop. Just keep trying. You could change the world. You could change the world. Like, it doesn't mean you might be famous, but it means you would change the world somehow.
Roger, I 100% believe that all of you will change the world. Shawnee, thank you so much for teaching us on how to find our courage. You know, folks, the deeper that we're getting into this show, the more inspired I am, and I'm sure that you are all feeling that way too. Now, it is time for me to introduce you to another family to tell us why they made the decision to choose Changemaker School. Please welcome Sarah and Meng Su.
Our journey began after we realized our children were really unhappy in their school. Our son was very bored, he was anxious, he became very disengaged with learning. And then our daughter started to go the same way. She was also complaining all the time of feeling bored and not wanting to go to school.
That's when we realized we wanted to find a school that was a better fit for kids.
You know, their school was very traditional, and that approach just wasn't working. And we knew that they just weren't thriving as much as they could be at a different type of school.
So after doing some searching, we finally found Calgary Changemakers. We were reluctant at first because we were in BC at the time, but after talking to Christy and coming for a visit at the school, we realized that this would be a great fit for our kids.
Yeah, we came for the trial day, and when our children came out, they were so happy and they were saying, we love this school, we really want to go. So we said, okay, let's do it. So we made the move from BC. And since they've been enrolled in the school, the spark has come back. They seem to love learning again. And there's a lot less anxiety about going to school.
Yeah, and since we've been here, we've been very impressed with the school and the teachers, and how they've supported our kids, and how much they keep telling us how much they enjoy going to school every day.
And I think that our son really benefits from the small class sizes, the outside time, that the hands-on learning opportunities. And our daughter, who is very artistic, she loves to be creative, and she gets to explore her interests at a deeper level. And you can just see the enthusiasm in her coming back, we're so happy to see that. But also, picking them up after school, they're so much happier now. They're not stressed. And for us, that's just made a huge difference.
Yeah, and in order to keep Calgary Changemakers to be able to continue to provide, this level of support and schooling for our kids and for future kids, it's very important to support them, and so that they can continue to provide all this great things that they're providing.
Sarah and Meng Su, thank you so much for sharing why you chose Changemaker School for your family. Sarah, I love what you said. There's one word in that video of yours. The spark came back. The spark came back. Love it. Love it. Friends, we have arrived at our second major fundraising segment. You know, tonight we have an incredible show, an incredible standout keynote speaker, incredible message of courage. But tonight also is an important evening because we're calling on everybody to help with critical fundraising. And that is why I'm here right now. We want to make sure that everyone feels a part of this show. We want to make sure that every one of those online auction items goes home with somebody, but I also want to make sure that we absolutely achieve our goal of raising $150,000 in donations. Why don't we take a look on the screen? I think I'm going to have the screen. We are sitting at $66,000 right now. We've had a few more donations come in. Kaylee Mikuleski, $100. I hope I pronounced... Hold it. Bob and Michelle Mikuleski, $50,000. Friends, okay, I am never at a loss for words, but I am a loss for words right now. Bob and Michelle Mikuleski have just stepped up in a massive way. I think they heard the Cadmus Foundation call to action, and they said, yeah, you know what? We can do that. Nem Ejiofor, I hope I said your name right, $2,000. Bruce Gatch, $999. There are some people that love that $999. I have another anonymous donor at $2,250. We are sitting at $118,000, $325. Can we get to $150,000 tonight? You know what? I think we can. We have another anonymous donor at $5,000. That puts us at $123, $325. And you know what? It takes a village. It takes a village to raise a family. It takes a village to raise a child. And tonight it is taking a village to help us get to $150,000 in donations. And we are so grateful to each and every one of you. You know, I want to reiterate that tuition and funding, it's not enough. You know, Changemakers relies on the community. They rely on donors to come together to pool their resources so that they can provide their students with every possible opportunity. And that is why your children are at Changemakers. That is why folks from around the world, Angelo and Crystal Fernando, thank you so much. You heard from the Fernandos earlier on in the evening. They just gave a $500 gift. Thank you so much. We're sitting at $123,825. Kids, we are kissing. We are ready to kiss $125,000. And you know what? That is something unbelievable. Ann Vadia, $1,000 from Ann. Thank you so very much. We are almost at $125,000. And you know what? Here's the thing. The greatest thing, I truly believe this, that we can do for each other as humans is to give our time and our resources. And I'm telling you, in the last several weeks that I've been working with Jennifer and Christy, I don't know, there is something so magical and so special about Changemakers. There is something so incredible. You know, watching these videos of the students, hearing the words, looking at the faces, because faces, they tell everything. The smiles, the laughter, the learning. Brad Krusky, thank you so much. Brad just came in at an $1,800 gift, and we thank you for that. We have now gone over $125,000. We are at $126,625, and we have got to keep our foot on the gas. We cannot let up. I am looking for those $100 gifts. I'm looking for the $200 gifts. And I am asking each of you, please do what you can tonight. Maybe tonight is a $50 gift, and we thank you so deeply for that. Whatever that number is, please make a donation. All right, I am going to put this to rest for a little bit because I can't wait. another minute. I simply can't wait another minute. It's time to get our last live auction item underway, and it's time for Rocky. Okay, Rocky the mini horse. All right, so now I'm going to ask all the students, all the kiddos out there, I want you to look at your parents and caregivers right now. Look them right into the eye, and I want you to say, I want Rocky. I didn't hear you. Let's try it again. I want everybody to say it right now. I want Rocky. I want Rocky. Well, you know what, kids? Rocky wants you too. So let's make that happen for you right now. This is our last and final live auction item. And look at Rocky. Look at that horse. It is time to pony up, everyone. And to my bidders, that means it's time for you to ante up. This item has been very generously donated by the wonderful Jennifer Mikuleski and, of course, Rocky the mini horse. Jennifer will welcome you to their acreage to experience the absolute cuteness overload of Rocky the mini horse. Now, Rocky is not your average pony. Oh, no, he's not. He is a very gentle mini horse that is incredibly cute and handsome to boot. He loves being kissed. He loves being cuddled. He loves snacking on celery and lettuce, and he is so down for being dressed up. You can see in the image right there that he's got his little ears on or a little bow in his hair. He loves to have his tail braided and his mane braided. It's going to be a fantastic time. So you are going to have a 3-hour experience. You are going to have an opportunity to groom and dress up Rocky. You get to braid his tail, braid his mane. You can turn him into a little unicorn, and you are going to learn about how to care for horses. And you can take Rocky and his best buddy Rosita on for a walk. You can go for a little ride along and just have a great time. We started off the bidding at $250, and already Sarah Sue is up to $450. All right, let's get this going right now. Let's show Rocky how much we love him. Sarah Sue, you're in at $450. Angelo and Crystal Fernando, come on back. Let's make it $500. Let's make it $500. Let's get some horsing around going. Let's get those kids out. James Wackelin is in at $500. Thank you, James, for coming into the live auction. All right, Sarah Sue, I am talking to you. Sarah, you know what? We're very close right now, and I know that I can just talk to you and say, Sarah, let's make it happen. Sarah's like, yeah, Lane, baby, let's do it. It's going to be awesome. Sarah is in at $550. James, let's come back. Let's come back, James. Come back to me, James. Come back. This is not the time to take the dog out, James. Look at me. James, leave the toast in the toaster. The popcorn can wait for 5 minutes. James, come on back to me for $600, James. James is in at $600. Fantastic. All right, Sarah. Sarah, look into my eyes with your eyes. There is nobody else here. It is just you and I. We're going to talk, okay? Sarah. Oh, the Fernandos are back. Sorry, Sarah, gotta go. Angelo and Crystal Fernando are in at $650. We have Rocky is on the rise. Rocky is gonna give it his all. Angelo and Crystal Fernando, $650. Who is gonna come on back in at $700? I am telling you right now, I've had a very long conversation with Jennifer Mikuleski about this item. They are going to give you a day like you will never forget. Your kids will take this day, right through their adult life, and they will remember how special Rocky is. James is back at $700. James, thank you so much. Angelo and Crystal Fernando, are you coming back one more time? Are you coming back one more time at $750? That's what I am asking you. Are we almost at the end of the horse race? Can I have a little laugh in studio about that? Are we almost at the end of the horse race? Okay, James, I have got you at $700. Sarah Sue is back in at $750. Sarah is running the race of her life, kids. James, it's time for you to come from the back end and swoop in and say, we want Rocky, we want Rocky. Okay, James, where's your head at right now? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? One more time? Are we going to go one more time, James? You're thinking about it. I know you're thinking about it. Don't look at your kids. Just look at me. One more time, James. Let's make it $800. Let's make it $800. We have $800 from James. Sarah. You know what, Sarah? I love you. I love you, love you, love you. Are you in? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Okay. Hang on right here. Nobody move. I'm going to call Rocky, because here's what's going to happen. I am really hoping, Sarah, just hear me out. Sarah, if you match James at $800, I am going to ask Rocky if he will do 2 days. He'll do one with James' family and one with your family, Sarah. So what I'm going to do is I have a direct line to Rocky. Hang on a second. Oh, hold it now. I'm not calling Rocky yet. Angelo and Crystal Fernando have just laid down a $1,000 bid for Rocky. Okay, that is incredible. Now here's what we're going to do. To the Fernandos, mwah, I love you. But here's what I want to do. I want to make money tonight for Changemakers. I want to raise as much as humanly possible. So here's where I'm going with this. I got James as a backup bidder, and I want to sell 2 Rocky packages. So I've got Angelo and Crystal Fernando at $1,000. And James, I am offering that to you or offering that to Sarah, whoever is going to say yes first, but I'm going to call Rocky. I got a direct line. Rocky and I have become tight, super, super tight. So let me call up Rocky. Rocky! Yeah, it's Lane the auctionista. How's it going? Oh, you're right in the middle of a manicure? Okay, listen, hang on. I got a question for you. I want to sell 2 Rocky packages. Right now, the Fernandos are in at $1,000, and I think I can get somebody else to come in and match that $1,000 so that we can double the money. Rocky, would that be a yay or a nay? Okay, let me just make sure. Was that a yay? Like, do it? Yeah, Rocky, baby! Excellent. All right, Rocky has just given me his permission. Angelo and Crystal Fernando, you're going to get one at $1,000. And the first person to come in, James or Sarah, after that, that will match that $1,000, you're going to get to have some time with Rocky as well. Yeah! Rocky is unbelievable. All right. Well done, everybody. And thank you so much for your generosity this evening. All right. Let's see what's coming up next. I'm supposed to remind you now that the online auction is going to be closing at 8 p.m. sharp tonight. So as they say in the commercials, keep your eyes on your fries, kids, okay? Let's take a moment to say another thank you to Ultravolta for their time and talent this evening. They are going to close up the show once we're done our business stuff and close up the show. So to our sponsors, of course, you mean so much to Changemaker School. An event like this is not possible without your generous support. Let's learn a little bit more about these special folks who are supporting this event. To our gold sponsor, Cam Krejci, president of Rocky Point Custom Homes. Experience the satisfaction of having your next home built with a completely customized approach. An approach honed over years of experience building for individuals who expect nothing but the best. Whether you'd like a fastidious financial breakdown of your build or imported crown molding, they've got you covered. And welcome to the endless possibilities of your future custom home. Our silver sponsors. Thank you to Deborah Clark, Realtor of Real Estate West through Century 21 Bambar Realty. Deborah Clark is a country residential real estate agent with over 14 years of experience buying and selling homes west of and in Calgary, and is supported by a team of professionals in all facets of real estate. Deborah has lived on the country residential properties most of her life and has extensive knowledge and strong connections into the communities west of Calgary. Let's say thank you to Vesta Properties. Vesta Properties is proud to sponsor Calgary Changemaker School as they support communities that they build in. Vesta Properties strongly believes in building solid foundations in any community for its growth and prosperity, and a major aspect of that is schools and education. And last but not least, our bronze sponsor tonight is Happy Trails Children's Dentistry. We are so grateful to have Dr. Sam with Happy Trails Children's Dentistry back to sponsor for a second year. Dr. Sam and the team at Happy Trails want kids to feel comfortable and at ease. They have gone above and beyond to create a warm and inviting environment that caters to all children, from fun activities, amiable staff, and meeting their friendly critter characters, which I love the idea that they are sure to have a positive experience. All right, so what I ask is please support these wonderful businesses as they have supported us this evening. And please don't forget about the businesses that have gone so generously by donating to the online auction. All right, I have one more person to introduce, and what can I say? The moment I met you on our first Zoom meeting, you had me. You had me right from the start. I knew instantly that I wanted to collaborate and be a part of this event. And what I didn't know was that she was going to naturally draw me into the Changemaker School family in such a beautiful way. Jennifer Mikuleski she's really special. At first, you know, I was really truly unable to comprehend how one person can manage and accomplish so much. But now I know that Jen's passion and dedication for all people, and especially Changemaker School, knows no bounds. But before we welcome Jennifer, please enjoy the sponsorship video from Rocky Point Custom Homes.
Hey Lane and everyone who attended the virtual gala tonight. Wow, we are truly blown away at the generosity and the support that has come in tonight. And Rocky also extends a big thank you to everyone who bid on him in the live auction. He's very excited to meet you. But on behalf of the Calgary Changemaker School, from all of us, yes, from all of us, we extend our most profound and deepest gratitude for tonight. For being a part of our story, for being inspirational, and for having that courage to show up here tonight and make such a huge difference, not only in the lives of our students and teachers, but also for our future students and families and the greater community. We thank you. And we have some very special thanks out to our host, Lane, the auctionista, and the auctionista team. Oh, I can't even, there are no words to express the gratitude that we have. Right from the get-go, your enthusiasm, your wisdom, your vision, and your commitment to walking beside us every step of the way. We have learned from you, we have grown from you, and this event wouldn't be what it was without all of your support. So big hugs to all of you, and thank you. Another one is to Karen Sin and the team from Multitech Audiovisual Inc. for creating this absolutely lovely production tonight. Talk about pulling the pieces together in a way that we never could have done without your support. Thank you for always being there for us and always cheering us on as well. For your time and hard work behind the scenes. It's just huge, all of you. Thank you. And as well to Rebecca Alfred and the Trellis team. Again, you're absolutely fantastic. The answering all our questions and just being right there for us as we built out this Trellis site, and for ongoing support. We thank you. As for our entertainment, our awesome entertainment, the Ultra Volta, the Seventh Voice a cappella group, just amazing what you brought tonight. I love it. I love the the enthusiasm and the energy that was brought in. So big heart hugs for that to you. And also, I would love to thank Jamie Clark. It's a good throwback. It's lovely to have you back from last year, Jamie, and Cam Creechy for your awesome margarita recipe. We love that. And thank you both for taking the time out of your super busy schedules to be here with us tonight. And now on to our gala, to Christy Creechy, our head of school, for your awesome commitment and dedication and vision to creating this one-of-a-kind school. It really does take from and shows that from this small seed, this beautiful reality can flourish. So thank you for that. And a huge thanks as well to all of our parents on the Gala committee that showed up in this last month and a half to just with lots of hard work. It takes lots of hands to put this together. I'm so grateful to have walked beside all of you, and I look forward to doing so for future events. And now just a huge thanks to our teachers and the students at the Calgary Changemaker School for the videos, for the beautiful and creative artwork that you put together for the silent auction tonight. Your spirits and hearts shine through in this event tonight and in everything you do. I am so, and we all are so grateful for your dedication and commitment as well. And also to our, talking about courage, to our very special families, Angelo and Crystal Fernando, and Sarah and Ming Su. I mean, for just sharing your stories about what brought you to the Calgary Changemaker School. Just amazing. And you know, also sharing how important the school has been to you. I want to give a big thanks out to Shauna Harley as well, our keynote speaker. I love your message of courage, about pausing, about changing the channel, and knowing that we all can put on our courage cape at any time, and sometimes even that belt if we need it. Thank you for your message, and thank you for your heart. And I also want to extend a big thanks out to Ian Stavely, our accountant, who not only for this event, I know there's so many people to thank, not only for this event, does he do so much hard work, but also all the time behind the scenes for this school. So a huge shout out to all of our sponsors, to all of the community, to all the businesses and individuals that just open their doors and open their hearts to give us items tonight for the silent and the live auction. We thank you. We could not have done this or had this success in this without you. And to everyone, as Helen Keller said, alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. And that was really evident here tonight. So I hope you all enjoy the event, and I hope you continue to enjoy your evening. And we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Big hugs, be well, and enjoy. Take care for now.
Thank you, Jen, and thank you, Rocky, for making a personal appearance tonight. While I was off screen just now, I received a few words that we would like to share about Bob and Michelle Mikuleski's $50,000 gift tonight. Their support is largely driven by Jennifer's belief in the school, the leadership, and the teachers who are creating a different learning environment for children, and of course, including their own grandchildren. The Changemaker School has the knowledge, the passion, the commitment to making a difference in the learning experience of children. They know that the needs are not satisfied by a single contribution, so this is why they are making a long-term commitment to the school. And they say, keep on doing what you do and what you believe in. Well, friends, I cannot believe it. We have come to the end of the highway, and what an evening it has been. You know, we have done something incredibly special, and it's because of all of you, and we can't thank you enough for being with us. Thank you, everyone, for your generosity and caring. You are truly special. Thank you for bidding on the online auction and the live auction. And why don't we take a look at where we are with our donations right now? Let's see where we stand. Where are we? How close are we to our $150,000 goal? We are sitting at a whopping $126,625. That is absolutely incredible. And I want to thank every one of you for making a donation. As you can see, Every dollar makes a difference, and we sincerely thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The online auction closes tonight at 8 p.m. sharp, and if you didn't have an opportunity to make a donation, or perhaps you would like to share this event with your family, your neighbors, your friends, your aunts, your uncles, and those folks that may be far away, we are going to keep this donation page open until Monday, May 2nd at 12 noon. And I know in my heart that we are going to achieve our $150,000 goal with everybody being a part of it. Of course, to all the students, teachers, and parents who participated in the show, you are so special. And to our keynote speaker, Shawnee Harley, thank you. Christy, wow. You embody the mission and values of Changemakers School, and I am so grateful to know you. And my dear friend, Jen Michalesi, I'm telling you right now, you better get your bunkie ready in your back 40, because I am coming out to see you, and I'm ready to hang out with Rocky and Rosita. Friends, my name is Lane the Auctionista, and this is your official Lane departure warning. You know, there are simply no words to express how grateful I am to have been a part of this event. Thank you for giving me such a special experience, and I honestly cannot wait to meet you all in person. I'm getting a little choked up here. And everybody tonight, remember these words. You are brave, you are strong, and you are safe. Now, I got to dash to the store and grab me some margarita mix, and I'm going to grab a horse brush because I'm going to go visit Rocky. All right, my friends. By the way, before I break away, here's a few more special people who want to say a big thank you to all of you. Mwah!
Thank you. 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 I'll see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. 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 Shukran. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dhanwad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shukran. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This has been a wonderful evening. I just want to thank you all for joining us. Thank you to the Changemakers School for allowing us to perform with you tonight. And we'll finish off our set with two more songs. This is Butterfly and Big Bad World.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da- confused, I'm a butterfly. Sweet is the touch of your newborn wings. We fly in circles, we play with the sun. We haven't seen this world before, so fair, so bright, so blue the sky. Love me on the leaves before we say goodbye. Before we say goodbye, love me, kiss me with the breeze. You will be my lullaby. Tomorrow I'll die. Tomorrow I'll die. Tomorrow I'll die. Tomorrow I'll die. I shall die. You'll be my lullaby. And you'll be my lullaby. Dun ba da 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 ya. Hi ya da ya. Dun da 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 ya. Love me, kiss me with the breeze. Kiss me with the breeze. Kiss me with the breeze. Love me on the leaves. Love me, love me, love me, love me on the leaves before we say goodbye. Love me, kiss me with the breeze. You'll be my lullaby. Sweet as the wind as it gently blows the day away and the nighttime comes. Great are the wonders that silence shows. I fall asleep and I dream of the sun and my butterfly.
Don't you step on a snake. Don't you ride on a plane. Don't you eat a steak. It might kill you. Don't you stay in the sun. Don't you open the door. Don't you have any fun. It will kill you. If you wanna get to the end of the day before you die, here's what I say. Lay down, stay down, 'cause you can't fall off the floor. Oh, who's afraid of the big bad world? The big bad world, the big bad world. Who's afraid of the big bad world? Nobody loves that chicken. Who's afraid of the big bad world? The big bad world, the big bad world. Who's afraid of the big bad world? Get some guts and feel no fear. Don't you sit on a wall. Don't you take a breath. Don't you answer the call. It might kill you. Don't you catch a cold. Don't you say what you think. Don't you ever get old. It will kill you. If you wanna get to the end of the day before you die, here's what I say. Lay down, stay down, 'cause you can't fall off the floor. Oh, who's afraid of the big bad world? The big bad world, the big bad world. Who's afraid of the big bad world? Nobody loves a chicken. Who's afraid of the big bad world? The big bad world, the big bad world. Who's afraid of the big bad world? Get some guts and feel no fear. Play it safe, play wonderful, but slippery when wet. Stay inside, stay and hide. Life could give you everything, but don't forget, stay low.
Who's afraid of the big bad world? The big bad world, the big bad world. Who's afraid of the big bad world? Nobody loves a chicken. Who's afraid of the big bad world? The big bad world, the big bad world. Who's afraid of the big bad world? Take it again, take it again, again, take it again. Who's afraid of the big bad world? The big bad world, the big bad world. Who's afraid of the big bad world? Who's afraid of the big bad world?